Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Justin Cooper. Holiday weekend and fireworks are in full effect. Cleanup of hazardous materials is still underway at a makeshift chemical lab in Anderson. An upstate man says he's out more than $2,500 and he's speaking up so that you can learn from his mistakes.
This house in Greenville becomes the produce market during the week with fruits and vegetables for your family to eat greener.
Well, if you're traveling to western North Carolina via Interstate 26, be prepared for some traffic delays. That's the story of a Tennessee man and the son that he hadn't seen for 57 years.
But the problem is with the freezing rain that we're actually starting to see right here in Spartanburg. Look up at these trees right here. This is all the snow that's on these trees.
Well, there are some little known benefits available to military veterans, and one group is making sure those men and women get what's due.
Using a plug instead of a pump. This blue car is giving drivers in Asheville a way to drive green and save green.
Well, can the game of golf solve some of our nation's woes? The president and speaker of the House were hoping so. Latest on the golf summit when we return. Another round of strong storms bearing down on the upstate, causing lots of property damage. We'll give you the update coming up. And a wounded veteran who sacrificed a ton for this country gets the gift of a home. 7 on Your Side Sunday morning starts now.
Live from the News Center in high definition, this is News Channel 7 on Your Side Sunday.
And good Sunday morning to you. I'm Justin Cooper. Happy Father's Day. We'll have a look at your weather forecast in just a few minutes. Last night's storms packed quite a wallop for some areas, having crews work throughout the night to restore power to thousands. A line of strong storms knocked down trees and power lines across the upstate. In Spartanburg, strong winds knocked a tree onto a car on West Pearl Street. You can see the damage there. Part of the windshield was smashed and the roof dented in. And not far away, the storm toppled another tree onto a Fulton Avenue home. As you can see, caused quite a bit of damage to this home. Danielle Kearns was inside when it happened. She says the tree crushed a corner of her living room and front porch. A neighbor rushed over and had to clear away some limbs just so Kearns could crawl out.
Oh my God. I can't believe we got out.
Firefighters taped off the home and say Kearns cannot stay there. The Red Cross helping her find a place to stay. There are still sporadic power outages too. At one point, there were more than 6,200 people in the upstate without power. Most of the outages now in Spartanburg County in the upstate, as well as Swain, Henderson, and Rutherford County in western North Carolina. An upstate doctor and his wife face serious charges after deputies say he gave teens alcohol and she gave them marijuana and cigarettes. Paul and Tanya Aclavia turned themselves in yesterday morning. They face charges of child neglect and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Paul is the head anesthesiologist at Lawrence County Hospital. The charges stem from a party back in April. Investigators say that's when the couple gave 3 13 or 14-year-old girls alcohol and drugs. One of them was the couple's daughter. One of the girl's parents became suspicious and called deputies. It's now against the law for the town of Ridgeland to mail out traffic tickets. Governor Nikki Haley signed a bill into law stopping the Jasper County town from catching speeders with traffic cameras and mailing them a ticket. In August, the town put up cameras along a 7-mile stretch of Interstate 95. The new law requires an officer to hand you a ticket in person if you're caught speeding. Well, if you're traveling to western North Carolina via Interstate 26, be prepared for some traffic delays. Rehabilitation work is being done on I-26 westbound from mile marker 18 to mile marker 5 in Spartanburg County. Now, that runs from Spartanburg pretty much to Campobello. You can see on this map here, it started today and will go through next Sunday, the 26th. Some of the work will mean 1 lane of traffic at times. Well, it will be a big hit to downtown Asheville. Dozens of shops will have to close when the downtown market shuts its doors. The Asheville Citizen-Times says the market is in foreclosure and will be auctioned off July 13th. Court records show the 2 owners owe about $2.9 million. The consignment shop must close by June 30th. Other tenants might be able to stay by working out a new lease with the bank. Keeping your drinking water safe, that's one of the goals of a drug take-back program today in Greenville. People dropped off their unwanted prescription and over-the-counter drugs so that they can be disposed of safely. The program started last fall when a renewable water resources study found flushing drugs down the toilet can impact the environment and our water supply. Organizers say last fall they collected over 440 pounds of unwanted medicines at the drug take-back. Jim DeMint for president. Well, that's the purpose of a grassroots effort that took stage yesterday in Greenville. A little over 100 people attended the Draft Jim DeMint 2012 rally at Falls Park. The goal is to get the South Carolina senator to make a run at the White House. Those in attendance praised him as being one of the few true conservatives that they believe would have a chance of beating President Barack Obama in the 2012 election. This is one of many planned events. Well, here's something Senator DeMint may look at when making his decision on whether to run or not. Representative Ron Paul of Texas has won the presidential straw poll at the Republican Leadership Conference. The perennial libertarian candidate won 612 votes from the gathering that brings presidential candidates, party elders, grassroots activists, and donors together. Coming in second place, former Utah Governor Jon Huntsman with 382 votes. Representative Michelle Bachmann of Minnesota collected 191 votes, and former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney skipped the event, still picked up 74 votes, while former House Speaker Newt Gingrich got 69 votes. Well, can the game of golf solve some of our nation's woes? The President and Speaker of the House were hoping so. Latest on the Golf Summit when we return.
A new hotel has opened in the upstate, but this one is for worms, and these worms can make your garden green. Jack Taylor has worms, lots of worms.
We started out with 12,000 worms, and now we have a little over 200,000.
This warehouse in Travelers Rest may look like many others, but once inside,
A lot of people don't know what to expect when they come in here.
this is Appalachian Organics, a worm farm Jack and his family started last year.
I grew up with my dad doing organic gardening, so that I've kind of been around it my whole life. We couldn't find any organic fertilizer, so we decided to make our own.
And organic is right. Jack's worms produce over 2 tons of worm waste a week.
Every step of our process is usable, so when we get finished, we have no waste whatsoever.
So to speak.
Right. Yeah, we have a lot of waste.
But worm waste, or castings as they are called, is the greenest thing you can put in your garden.
This is all our casting. It's odorless and tasteless. It doesn't compact down, so it's good for breaking up the clay and aerating soil.
The worms live in the comfy confines of what Jack calls the Worm Hotel. Constant temperature, 82 degrees.
We teach people how to do worm composting, and people buy them for fishing, and some people buy them for their chickens.
Now the obvious question, does worm waste smell?
There is no smell, so that makes it pleasant. Otherwise, I couldn't be standing here beside it talking to you right now.
For more information on how you can get some of this worm waste in your garden, you can hit our website, WSPA.com, and click on the Go Green button. For Go Green, Save Green, I'm Justin Cooper, 7 on your side. Hey guys.